Hey everyone, it's Maria, and today I'm doing several videos and releasing them all at once. You can listen out of order if you'd like. I just wanted to kind of have short bursts, so whenever you have a little bit of time, you can sneak away and get something. So I wanted to talk about in this video something that I've been doing that's kind of changed my life a lot, actually. The last 3 months, I think, is maybe how long I've been doing it. I listened to a book on meditation. I think it was Meditation for Skeptics by Dan Harris. That sounds right. He also did 10% Happier. He has a podcast. I really enjoyed him. I listened to the audiobook, and so that was kind of cool because there was some meditation exercises that are included in the audiobook. But the main thing that I've taken away from this, besides the fact that everybody can meditate on some level and not have to be a really elite monk or something who's practiced for a long time, is that there are lots of ways of meditation. And for me, the most beneficial, at least for this point in my life, is, I don't remember if he had a specific name for the exercise, but basically the idea is that I've explaining to other people as well. We had our virtual church service yesterday and I kind of talked about it, is when you're sitting, I imagine myself and I'll probably do this for 5 to 10 minutes maybe. So very short, not anything long. Don't get overwhelmed. I imagine myself at a very long table. I guess that could be a circle, but a lot of times it's just a long kind of board conference table, which is weird because I'm very rarely in those rooms in my life. But at this table, when I'm closing my eyes, I invite all of the Marias that need to show up for the day. So some of them are the ones that you are very proud of, oftentimes in your own brain. Some of them are the ones that you're kind of ashamed of. But everybody gets to come to the party. And for me, that works. Everybody gets to come to the party, regardless of who they are. And so lately, who's been showing up a lot is Scared Maria, and Angry Maria, and Sad Maria, and Disappointed Maria. Today, for the first time in a while, Get Back to Work and Get This Done Maria showed up, and I was very thankful to see her. But I kind of have all these different Marias in my head, that dialogue. And I guess some people have done research to show that not everybody has internal dialogue, but I don't know if that's true or if this works for people who don't. I assume. I'm making assumptions. But everybody gets to come to that table, and when I'm sitting there, I just say, who's here today? Who's shown up at the meeting today? And I take a breath and I kind of look around. I see if anybody's crying or yelling or repeating something loudly over and over again. Who is trying to get their voice heard and feeling shut out? Who has concerns? Who has ideas? And I just kind of have a board meeting with myself. And everybody gets a chance to talk because that's the kind of leader I want to be. Everybody gets a chance to share their opinion, their anxieties, their frustrations, their ideas for change, their hopefulness. Everybody gets to show up. Everybody's equally valued at this board meeting in my head. So even though I might not want to go to a party all the time with Sad Maria, she's an important part of who I am. It's kind of like the movie Inside Out, which was perfect. If you need something to watch and you haven't watched it, it's an animated movie by Pixar. Everybody should see it anyway. Everybody gets to show up. Everybody's equally valid. And so I just sit there in the quiet and I talk with each person and I listen to each person and I just kind of affirm that they're valuable to me. And so lately, Scared Maria has gotten a lot of, I will hold you, I will listen to you. Anything that I would say to a friend who is scared, I say to Scared Maria. Anybody who's angry, I would say, I let them talk, and then I say the things that I would say to my friend who is angry. That simple exercise has changed me. It has made me feel whole. It has made me feel valuable no matter what state I'm in. And I think it's really essential for all of us as we're spending time in isolation and we're missing our friends. Maybe you're completely alone. I don't know. As we spend time by ourselves, invite everybody, every one of yourselves to the party and the board meeting to figure out how to take the next step. So hopefully it has been a time where you've been able to do that. If not, I really encourage you to just try it. It'll maybe feel weird for you at first, but the longer you do it and the more frequently you do it, the easier it is to get back to that space. If you don't want it to be a long conference table, that's okay. It could be a living room with a lot of couches. It could be bean bags. It could be sitting out in nature in the middle of the forest, or on a canoe together. I don't know what it is for you. You make it whatever you need it to be. But I really want to encourage you to just try it and see what you think. So in the comments below, let me know if you have questions. Again, it was Dan Harris, Skeptic, Meditation for Skeptics is the actual book, but that's the practice from there. So I will talk to you all later. Bye.